March, we have that opportunity. We have the opportunity to change the outdated language within Article 42. We have the opportunity.
So, we've got Rodoric O'Gorman here. Alright. And he's calling it outdated. And he says we have an opportunity to put in legally that the state strives to look after carers. He says we'll be one of the first places in the world to do this. We'll be one of the first places in the world to do this. The state strives, okay? Strives. Whereas it currently guarantees. The state currently guarantees. The state recognises the family as the natural, primary, and fundamental unit of society, and as a moral institution possessing inalienable and imprescriptible rights, antecedent and superior to all positive law. Here's the punchline where he's looking at change. 41.2. The state therefore guarantees. I'll say that again. The state therefore guarantees to protect the family in its constitution and authority as the necessary basis of social order, as indispensable to the welfare of the nation and the state. 41.2.1. In particular, the state recognizes that by her life within the home, the woman gives to the state a support without which the common good cannot be achieved. 41.2.2. The state shall therefore endeavour to ensure that mothers shall not be obliged, contracted by economic necessity, meaning having to go out to work because of economic necessities, to engage in labour because she already does enough at home nurturing her children, to the neglect of her duties in the home. So we'll listen to what this man says. Now, take into consideration, I've just read out, the state already guarantees. The state guarantees. And he's looking to put in strives. Well, I strove to protect that, but unfortunately I failed. But a guarantee is different. A guarantee is different. They can be held to account with a guarantee. You can't hold anybody to account for striving. I strived, I tried, but I failed. You know what I mean? Now, listen to what this man's about to say. What a moron. How are these people actually in government, people? Who voted these people in? You need to ask yourselves them questions.
The opportunity to show in our values that care is a job for everyone, for mums and dads, for daughters and sons, for everybody. But most importantly, as well as that values piece, which is someone who feels passionately about the Constitution, is really important to me. It is not just a values issue, it is also a legal issue, because we have that clear legal obligation. The state shall strive to support that care. That is not...
There it is there. The state shall strive to support that care. To support that care. The state shall strive to support that care. Okay? I'm going to read out this here. 41.2. The state therefore guarantees to protect the family in its constitution and authority. Not carers. Anybody can be a carer. Tusla are carers. Social service are cures. Teachers are cures. Doctors are cures. You know what I mean? The people who change your incontinence is cures. Nurses are cures. Doctors are cures. But only a woman can be a mother. Only a woman can be a mother. Maybe Rodoric and Leo and Norma Foley and Breed Smith and all struggle to get their head around that. Because as far as I'm aware, none of them have any children. None of them. Go figure. And they're sitting here talking about cures needing protection. Well, protect them then. But you don't need to change the Constitution and eradicate the word mother, woman, and family. And put in durable relationships. Durable relationships was something that was passed in the European Charter for Human Rights or something like that back in 2016. Okay? And it has to be brought in via national policy, which would be a constitution. It has to be brought in via national policy in each nation. So they have to put it to the nation. So we are a test bed to eradicate the word woman, mother, and family. If you eradicate that, okay? It says here, so the state therefore guarantees to protect the family in its constitution and authority as a necessary basis for social order and as indispensable to the welfare of the nation and the state. In particular, the state recognizes that by her life within the home, woman gives to the state a support without which the common good cannot be achieved. So the state is now just sticking their fingers up to the women after 86 years of this being in the Constitution and sticking their fingers up and saying, we don't need yous anymore. We don't need yous anymore to achieve an indispensable support to the state on nation. So the state therefore endeavour to ensure mothers, you see, not everybody can be a mother, but then you have these durable relationships. And durable relationships, well, Muhammad from Uzbekistan or wherever he's from, or Pakistan or wherever he's from, they're flying them in from anywhere here. And if you ask them, they're probably saying they're from the Ukraine. They're Ukraine citizens. Okay? They become Ukraine citizens. They fly in from anywhere to Ukraine, get Ukraine passports, and then make their way to Ireland where the, benefit system is probably the best in Western Europe. The most financially viable for a reason to bring these people in and fill the country. A durable relationship. So Muhammad, he has one main wife for Monday and Tuesday probably, or spends the weekend with her. She's the main wife. I'll spend the weekend with the main wife. But he has 5 other wives. One for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. And he could have 10 wains to each one of those. And those 10 wains could have maybe 10 grandchildren each. And he has now, if we put in durable relationships and cures, like, listen to that, people. Listen to that. Have we really went that libertarian and progressive that we want to eradicate the word mother? Ireland era. That we want to eradicate the mammies, the Irish mammies from society. Ask yourself that question and then do the right thing and go and vote no. And send a message to this government that has never been sent to them before. We need this country out en masse. En masse. If you can vote, you get out and vote. This isn't voting for politicians. This is voting for your mother, your grandmother, your sister. That's what this is voting for. Your daughter, your granddaughter, your great-granddaughter. The implications of this here will last on for generations. Remember, politicians are only temporary. This will be permanent. Those stupid, ignorant politicians are temporary, and very temporary it will be, because none of them will be there after the next elections. And if they are, it's a complete and absolute banana republic. Go me and me, I'll have a nice day. We'll let you finish this prick out.
Not in our constitution right now. This is an important innovation, and it is one that I believe is worth supporting. The intention is to place an onus on the state, on this government, and on all future governments to the progressive realisation of support for family care. It will represent a strong statement by the Irish nation. If it's passed, we'll be one of the first countries globally to enshrine the value of care within our constitution.
What does care mean, like? To enshrine the value of care. To enshrine the value of care. You see? That's strive to protect it. Strive. We'll strive to. We're not guaranteeing it. We'll strive to. Whereas, the state therefore guarantees to protect the family in its constitution. So the state already guarantees. So what the state is trying to do is reverse psychology, okay? Reverse psychology, and they are looking to debase, delimit, and bring it down to the word strives. Listen to Sharon Keoghan, Senator Sharon Keoghan, Senator Caldwell. You know, they're saying this needs struck down. This needs struck down, and people, I'm telling you, you are eradicating natural law from the Constitution, which is Article 40 to 44. It's the only places within the Constitution where you'll find the words man, woman, family, her, he, you know what I mean? Yes. All for equality. Carers get paid a wage. Carers get paid a wage. Carers are contracted. Mothers are not contracted. Start paying the mothers properly of this country to be able to stay at home and rear their weans. And I'll tell you, it says in there that without her in the home, true social order cannot be obtained. The common good cannot be obtained. You know what I mean? Right? So I'll also read out this here then. Because in the preamble of the Constitution, it says, in seeking to promote the common good with due observance, justice, prudence, and charity, so that the dignity of the individual may be assured and true social order attained. Without her life in the home, true social order cannot be obtained. So we're going to change the preamble. Oh, why? And by the way, very, very, very important point here. You have the proclamation, 24th of April, 1916. And it says, Public na Hern, the people of the Irish Republic, okay? Right? Irish men and Irish women. I'll repeat that. Irish men and Irish women. Are we going to eradicate the proclamation to appease a minority? Are we going to eradicate the proclamation, the founding document of the state, to appease a minority who would most likely would find solace in mental health treatment, if you ask me?
On the 8th of March, we have that opportunity. We have the opportunity to change the outdated language within Article 42. We have the opportunity to show in our values that care is a job for everyone, for mums and dads, for daughters and sons, for everybody. But most importantly, as well as that values piece, which is someone who feels passionately about the Constitution, is really important to me. It is not just a values issue, it is also a legal issue, because we have that clear legal obligation. The state shall strive to support that care. That is not in our Constitution right now. This is an important innovation, and it is one that I believe is worth supporting. The intention is to place an onus on the state, on this government, and on all future governments to the progressive realisation of support for family care. It will represent a strong statement by the Irish nation. If it's passed, we'll be one of the first countries globally to enshrine the value of care within our Constitution.
Do you ever hear as much waffle coming from a man enshrine? Listen to the words what that man's only after blabbering out there. This man should be locked up and put away in jail. That's what that man should be.